दरिया की हर धार पहेल, दरिया की हर धार पहेल, क्या बूझे क्या जाने। जो पार लगा दे इस नैया को, जो पार लगा दे इस नैया को, ढूंढे वो खेवैया, ढूंढे वो खेवैया। नया दिन और नया समा है, नया सफर और जहां नया है। नया दिन और नया समा है, हे 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 हे। नया सफर और जहां नया है, हे 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 हे। बड़ी आशाएं, कई उम्मीदें, नई दिशाएं जो तुम्हें बुलाए। खुद से आगे मौके जागे, इस डगर पे उड़ना चाहे। खुद से आगे मौके जागे, इस डगर पे उड़ना चाहे। क्या तैयार हो तुम, क्या तैयार हो, क्या तैयार हो। चल पड़े हम उसी दिशा में, बनने लगे तब नए रास्ते। हैया हैया ओ दरिया की हर धार पहेली, दरिया की हर धार पहेली। नैया पार लगा दे माझी, नैया पार लगा दे। दरिया की हर धार पहेली, माझी पार लगा दे। खुद से आगे मौके जागे, इस डगर पे उड़ना चाहे। खुद से आगे मौके जागे, इस डगर पे उड़ना चाहे। क्या तैयार हो तुम, क्या तैयार हो, क्या तैयार हो।
Inspire now or never. Inspire, take it higher. Inspire, let's light that fire. Fire, let's light that fire. Fire, काल करे सो आज करे, आज करे सो अब। पल में परले होएगी, बहुरी करेगा कब। पल में परले होएगी, बहुरी करेगा कब। कब 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 काल करे सो आज करे, आज करे सो अब। Inspire, take it higher. Get inspired, light the fire. Get inspired, दरिया की हर पहेली, क्या बूझे क्या जाने। जो
बस यहाँ से ऐसे देना, ये सब इनको देंगे, तो यहाँ से बस कर देना, और वो अगर यहाँ बाहर आ गए तो यहीं बाहर पहुँचा देंगे।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The academic procession has started. I kindly request you all to please stand and keep standing till the dignitaries occupy their seats on the dais. Thank you. The academic procession includes the members of Academic Council and Board of Management, followed by Chairperson of Manipal University Jaipur, Vice Chairman, Manipal Education and Medical Group, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, and Chief Guest of today's program, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, former Managing Director, Sundaram Finance Limited, Chennai. May I request everyone to be seated? Honorable Chief Guest of today's program, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, former Managing Director, Sundaram Finance Limited, Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, President, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. G.K. Prabhu, Pro-President, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. N. Sharma, Registrar, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar, members, Board of Management and Academic Council, esteemed guests, faculty members, graduates and their beloved parents, a very good evening to one and all, and welcome to the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. We would like to start today's program with Manipal Anthem. For this, I would like to invite Dr. Mani Sachdev, Dr. Anjali Narayan, Dr. Harshavardhana, and Mr. Anuj.
शान्ता पृथिवी शान्तमिदं मुरुवन्तरिक्षं शान्ता उदन्वतीरापः शान्तानि सन्तोषधीः शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नो अस्तु कृताकृतं शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः इयं या परमेष्टिः वाग्देवी ब्रह्म संश्रिता ययैव ससृजे घोरं तयैव शान्तिरस्तु नः तयैव शान्तिरस्तु नः इदं यत् परमेष्टिनं मनो वां ब्रह्म संश्रितं येनैव ससृजे घोरं तेनैव शान्तिरस्तु नः तेनैव शान्तिरस्तु नः इमानि यानि पञ्चेन्द्रियाणि मनः षष्ठानि मे हृदि ब्रह्मणा संश्रितानि यैरेव ससृजे घोरं तैरेव शान्तिरस्तु नः तैरेव शान्तिरस्तु नः पृथिवी शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः द्योः शान्तिः आपः शान्तिः औषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिः विश्वे मे देव शान्तिः सर्वे मे देव शान्तिः 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 शान्तिभिः कामिः शान्तिभिः सर्वशान्तिभिः शमयामोऽहं यदिह घोरं यदिह क्रूरं यदिह पापं तत्शान्तं तत्शिवं सर्वमेव क्षमस्तु नः सर्वमेव क्षमस्तु नः ॐ ॐ ॐ
Thank you all. I now request Pro-President Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. N. Sharma, to welcome the gathering.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my immense pleasure and honor to welcome all graduating students, dignitaries, and guests for the momentous occasion of the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. Today, the entire MUJ fraternity proudly witnesses and applauds the graduates of this university who are well on their way to carve a niche for themselves in the world. I would like to cordially welcome our chief guest for the occasion, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. Thank you very much, sir. I also extend my warm regards to Chairman MEMG Dr. Ranjan Pai, Chairperson Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, President Dr. G.K. Prabhu, Registrar Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar, board members, academic council members, deans, directors, heads of the department, and faculty members, staff, and student volunteers. We are glad to have with us Mrs. Srinivasaraghavan, Dr. Bhagyam. Thank you, madam, for joining us on this gracious. Thank you very much. I also welcome our eminent invitees, graduating students and their proud parents. Friends, we are fortunate that we have with us Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan as our chief guest to grace the joyous occasion. Mr. Srinivasaraghavan has over 40 years of experience in the banking and financial service sector and has been associated with leading trade-related organizations. He was ranked among India's top 100 CEOs for 3 consecutive years, 3 years in succession. In the business today, PwC rankings, and was conferred the Baroda Sun Achievement Award for Leadership in 2018. Sir, we are fortunate to have you here. I extend a very warm and cordial welcome to you, sir. We welcome our chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran. Under his able guidance and wise leadership, the institution is well set to witness a virtual metamorphosis and progress at an astonishing pace. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us, guiding us. Our president, Professor G.K. Prabhu, in his tenure at the institution, has acted as a pole star in giving everyone on campus a sense of purposive direction while synchronously ensuring the growth of the institution also. I extend a sincere welcome to you, sir. Thank you very much. On behalf of the entire MUJ fraternity, I also extend very warm welcome to honorable board members of MUJ and all other distinguished guests for gracing the occasion with their esteemed presence. Dear students, finally the day has come, the day you have dreamt of, donning the cap and wearing this gown. Your luminous presence here is the culmination of a long and laborious journey of intellectual labor, along with carefree optimism of youth. Convocation Day is the occasion which allows the students to both hindsight and foresight. That is where the students can both revisit the past within the portals of the university and imagine the future in the big world. The world which invites you to challenge existing thresholds and reach the very pinnacle of success. You must remember, my dear students, that this is the moment for lifetime. Today you get to hold one of the most prized position that you have earned, the degree. Cherish and respect the occasion as you move on in life and establish yourself as true ambassador of Manipal University Jaipur. I am extremely delighted to see our students, the stars of today's function. But today is not just your day. It is also a day of accomplishment for your parents, family members, friends, and teachers who have mentored you. It is also a proud day for your parents who see their perseverance yield positive results and are full of aspirations for the future. I am glad that parents of graduating students have graced this occasion today with great enthusiasm. I am happy to see the twinkle in their eyes as they watch their daughter's son graduate from one of the best universities in the country. Convocation is a day when the institution recognizes the immense yet silent contribution of the parents. We at MUJ extend our heartfelt gratitude to you, dear parents. For entrusting us with the responsibility of educating your children. It has been our privilege to teach them, to get to know them, and also to learn from them. We welcome all the parents and family members to this convocation function 2022. Today you are about to witness your daughter's son graduating from the university which has been awarded A+ grade by NAC. You will be also happy to know that our university has added many more feathers to its cap by securing 75th rank in engineering category and 85th in management category in NIRF ranking 2022. The university has also reached to the band of 101 and 150 in NIRF ranking recently. 5 of our BTech programs have been accredited with NBA. To my dear graduating students, I wish to tell you today that as you move out to give shape to a bright future in your respective fields, we wish you all the best in becoming successful in all the walks of life, be it personal, professional, or social. Humanity needs people who are willing to devote themselves to asking questions, hard questions, and sometimes even uncomfortable questions. People who are willing to work hard to perfect the world that we inhabit. People who care more about others than about themselves. These are the values that we have at Manipal, we hold high at Manipal, and I am sure you will uphold these values in all walks of your life. On behalf of the entire MUJ fraternity, I extend my gracious welcome to our special guests from Manipal Group and our former colleagues and administrators of Manipal University Jaipur to this convocation. I also extend warm welcome to all faculty members, support staff, event coordinators, and student volunteers. With this, once again, I extend and wish you a very good evening today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request President Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. G.K. Prabhu, to present an overview of our university.
Chief Guest of 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, former Managing Director, Sundaram Finance Limited, Chennai, Madam Dr. Bhagyam, Chairperson of MUJ, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, members of the Trust, Board of Management, Finance Committee, Academic Council, Pro-President N.N. Sharmaji, Registrar Dr. Neetu Bhatnagarji, Provost and Proctor, Deans of Faculty, Controller of Examinations, Directors of the schools, Heads of all the directorates and functional units, Heads of the various departments and administrators, faculty members, representatives from the media, distinguished invitees, online audience, respected parents, and my dear graduating students. Greetings to you all from the Manipal University Jaipur. I am pleased to take you through a brief presentation of university's achievement in the last 1 year. Maybe in between, when I went to the class and engaged myself with the students, I remember there is one incident the student mentioned, "Sir, your PowerPoint is powerless." Sometimes it is slightly boring for many of you. So that is the reason I have prepared the entire whole presentation today in an audiovisual mode for a better representation. Of course, voiceover is mine. So please enjoy the last 1 year's achievement of the university. Then I will come back again.
The man who conceived and created Manipal, Dr. Tonsai Madhav Anant Pai, fondly we call him as Dr. TMA Pai, Padma Shri Awardee, was a pioneer in educational entrepreneurship. His far-sighted vision and single-minded approach to the accomplishment of goals saw the birth of the private medical education in Manipal, which led to a model emulated across the country even to this day. His illustrious son, Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, Padma Bhushan Awardee, made Manipal a international university township and also took Indian higher education overseas. Dr. Ranjan Pai is in the forefront of the enterprise in education, healthcare, and cutting-edge research. With several spectacular successes behind him, he represents the third generation. Commitment, perseverance, integrity, and humility have been the core values of the family, and the university has adopted them in its own in this march forward. The Manipal Group, a pioneer in higher education services, has spread its legacy of knowledge, values, wisdom, and excellence in varied disciplines within the country and across the globe. In line with the Manipal's legacy, the Manipal Education and Medical Group MEMG Bengaluru established the Manipal University Jaipur MUJ in 2011 as a state-private university of Government of Rajasthan. MUJ is a premier institute of learning, inculcating knowledge, wisdom, and skills to all young aspirants across the discipline in this fast-changing world. MUJ celebrated its decennial year during 2021-22 by organizing various events during this year. Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Manipal Education and Medical Group MEMG Bengaluru, has taken the charge as Chairperson of MUJ in May 2022. We thank the Chairperson and all the members of the Board of Management for providing their guidance in designing and strategic roadmap and extend their fullest support in achieving the goals set for the university. Special thanks to Dr. K. Ram Narayan, former chairperson, for his support and guidance during his tenure as chairperson of the university. Let me give you an overview of the annual performance and many key features and the achievements that we have accomplished primarily over the last year. It gives me an immense pleasure to inform you that Manipal University Jaipur has been accredited with the A+ grade with a score of 3.28 by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAAC) in 2020. We proudly announce that we were the first university in the state of Rajasthan to achieve this grade. I congratulate the entire team for their splendid performance. I also thank all the graduates for their contribution and thank all the parents for the support in this quality journey. We are very much pleased to inform you that MUJ made a significant improvement in the National Institutional Ranking Framework (NIRF) ranking 2022 and attained its status in the band of 101 to 150. We have also applied for the individual categories of engineering and management. We are overwhelmed to see the performance of these two disciplines being in the top 100. We have also figured in the top 200 of the overall category, including the institution of national importance. I am glad to inform you that MUJ has been accredited with the National Board of Accreditation (NBA) with the 5 engineering undergraduate programs for the first time. All the 5 programs, namely Computer Science and Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Information Technology, Mechanical Engineering, and Mechatronics, have been accredited for 3 years till 2024 by the NBA. The accreditation process for the rest of the programs are on the way and expected to complete by December 2022. Since inception, the university has bagged many golden feathers in the form of the most prestigious national awards and achievements. We feel proud to share that the Manipal University Jaipur has received Pride of Rajasthan Award 2022, and the award was handed over by the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. In India Higher Education Ranking 2022-23 by the Education World, MUJ is ranked number 1 in Rajasthan and ranked number 3 in India in Extraordinary Leadership category. MUJ participates in many rankings organized by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Ranked number 4 in India in Swachhata ranking. Not only received the recognition in the other ranking like Atal ranking, ICC ranking for promoting innovation and startups in the campus, but also improved its rating compared to the previous years. Media agencies too ranked MUJ in its academic program very high. To name a few of these rankings: rank number 3, Multidisciplinary Emerging University by The Week. Rank number 9 in India's Best University by India Today. Rank number 6 in the top 50 state private universities by Outlook. Rank number 1 in the top law school in Rajasthan by Competition Success Review. Rank number 4 Young University Multidisciplinary Private by Careers 360. The entire university campus is with the green built environment and received the LEED India Platinum rating for energy conservation and environment design. MUJ has become a repository of innovation and research, imparting education to the students in varied academic disciplines such as engineering, architecture, planning, design, humanities, law, commerce, management, journalism and mass communication, hotel management, basic sciences, languages, fine arts, etc. Curriculum Conclave was organized to design and develop a competent, relevant, and flexible curriculum. After the announcement of the new National Education Policy NEP 2020, university is going through a major academic reforms. The implementation of NEP 2020 has created an opportunity for restructuring of existing programs and introduction of the futuristic programs with the provisions of multiple entry and multiple exit options. University supports online courses as a part of curriculum. Faculty have demonstrated remarkable enthusiasm in applying for the research grants from funding agencies from India and outside. Year 2022-23 witnessed the largest number of applications from MUJ and the largest number of approvals in any given year. Faculty and students have published good number of quality journals. I foresee this trend to continue for the next year as well. MUJ has created central research facilities and procured high-end instruments to support multidisciplinary research. Advanced Research Center has been set up to support DST SERB Government of India. We have created the right environment in the university supported by enabling policy to foster the culture of research. To integrate the requirement of industries in academic curriculum, we have entered into agreements with many industries. This also helped the better opportunities for our students in getting their internship and placements. Even during the post-COVID year, large number of campus recruitment happened through the virtual mode. As on date, more than 1,250 offers were made to our students in top multinational companies of varied sectors. I congratulate all the students for their success in the campus placement. The Directorate of International Collaborations has established more than 100 unique agreements with overseas universities. The specific task for 2022-23 will be to deepen some of these existing relationships and to selectively engage with the top universities of the world and also enhance the student and faculty mobility among the partner universities. Atal Incubation Center is a joint initiative by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog and Manipal University Jaipur to support and encourage innovative technology-based startups that have an impact in the core sectors of economy. This entitles MUJ for a grant of Rs 10 crore over the period of 5 years. This will help us to nurture the startup culture among the faculty and students in campus. More than 25 startup companies are established as on date. Totally 71 new faculty members have joined this year till date, and MUJ now has a team of 504 dedicated faculty members with experience ranging from teaching, research to industries. We are happy to note that nearly 71% of faculty members are with the PhD qualifications as their terminal degrees, and many of them have the postdoctoral exposures. We have 62 dedicated faculty and non-teaching staff in our newly started online education as desired by the regulators. Strong faculty development programs are designed and executed in the various streams like pedagogy, technology-based teaching learning, and leadership training. A very unique special program, Synergetic Manipal Integrated Leadership Engagement, SMILE, is designed for developing future-ready academic administrators with a program spread over 10 months. outbound retreat session to deliberate the strategic roadmap of the university, and sports cultural competition are the annual features to engage all the employee of the university. To promote and drive high performance culture, university has launched the new edition of MUJ Excellence Awards 2022 to recognize the employees who have excelled in the various fields and contributed to the growth of the university. During post-pandemic, many of the student activities in the first half are organized through virtual mode. Students are meaningfully engaged in the various activities of academic, research, and social connect. Their achievements and contributions are recognized in the various forums by Directorate of Student Welfare. Every year, the birth anniversary of the founder chairperson Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, September 17th, is celebrated as Scholarship Day. This year, more than 400 students are eligible for scholarship in various categories with a total amount of rupees 4.3 crores. Student Council is restructured with a view of getting a good representation from each faculty. The new Student Council is inducted on September 17, 2022. As per practice, university conducts the convocation for 3 days by inviting eminent people as chief guest. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, previous 2 consecutive years, we were forced to organize this convocation through virtual mode. This year, we are very pleased to have a large number of graduates in campus attending this convocation in physical mode to receive their degrees. We also welcome their parents who are witnessing these memorable moments. Many high visibility events have been organized for this academic year, like international conferences, high impact webinars, by inviting eminent panelists. As a part of decennial year celebration, many events were conducted in the academics, co-curricular, extracurricular, and sports. Leadership lecture series is also introduced by inviting the eminent speakers and celebrities in various fields. We take great pride in our alumni and stay connected with them in their achievements. Despite of the disruption of pandemic, our alumni actively participated in various virtual platforms as guest speakers, resource persons, engaged and mentored the student across MUJ. Achievement of alumni continue to make us proud as they occupy the prestigious positions in various organizations. Many faculty members received awards in their teaching and research fields, which includes Young Researcher Award, Young Innovator Awards, and Excellent Researchers. Many of them have received invitation and recognition from prominent national and international forums. Student teams have participated in many national and international competitions and brought laurels to themselves and to the university. We congratulate all of them for their splendid performances and bringing good visibility to the university. We believe in holistic developments of students, encouraging students to take part in many sports events, harnessing the young innovative minds and making them responsible citizens of the country. A few new facilities are inaugurated in the university during this academic year, like Cancer Research Lab, X-ray Diffraction Laboratory for the promotion of interdisciplinary research. New Experience Theatre, Destination Manipal, is constructed as a part of the decennial year project and is being inaugurated and commissioned. Academic Block 3 is under construction to meet the requirements of the student growth and expected to be commissioned during the next academic cycle. After receiving NAC A+ accreditation, MUJ is now eligible to run online degree education programs along with the campus-based regular programs. The online education has launched in January 2021 with a few specific academic programs like BBA, MBA, BCA, MCA, BCom, and BJMC. More academic programs are planned in the coming session. I thank Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, Mrs. Vasanti Pai, Dr. Ranjan Pai, Mrs. Shruti Pai, all the members of the Pai family and officials of Mahe Manipal campus and MEMG Bengaluru for their constant support and guidance. I am fortunate to have the unconditional support of our Chancellor, Mr. S. Vaitishwaran, and other members of the Board of Management, Finance Committee, members of Executive Committee, members of Academic Council, Board of Studies, experts from industry who help us in strengthening the academic processes. The external support groups and our own executives from the corporate office have been of great help to me. I count on them for their assistance, guidance, and directions in the years to come. The Pro-President, Registrar, Deans of the Faculty, Provost, Proctor, Controller of Examination, Directors of the school, Heads of the Directorates and Functional Units, Heads of the Department, Section Heads, and their team have contributed immensely during this year in taking us higher. I expect the same level of commitment and assistance in the coming years as well. In conclusion, when we reflect on this phase of the journey so far, we seem to have met most of our targets and reached all our milestones. From now on, it gets interesting and even exciting. University is deliberating on strategic roadmap of its Vision 2025 and to become one of the most preferred educational institution in northern part of India. Thank you.
I congratulate all the graduates and thank the parents for the trust reposed in Manipal. I sincerely hope that we have met all your expectations. Enjoy the convocation. Thank you. Before I leave, there's a few announcements from my side. In most of the convocations, the chief guest will come, address, and usually the chief guest will leave. But we have invited the chief guest, not only giving an inspirational address to all of you, and he has promised that he will stay here till the end of the convocation and be with us. This is also a similar commitment from all of us, including my Chancellor, that we will sit and give and cheer up even the graduate who is going to receive the degree on the stage. I also want a similar kind of commitment to you guys. It is important to all of us that come here, take the degree, take the photograph. Photograph will be available tonight, and you post it on the social media. But it is also as an important for all of you that you must also sit and cheer up and applaud even your own fellow colleague who is receiving the degree even at the last. Do you promise me? Yes, sir? Yes. Thank you so much, guys. This is not only the promise to me, please have the commitment for yourself and also encourage that one candidate who is coming here and receiving even at the end. At the end, we always stand up and give for the national anthem. And at the end, we all of us, including the chief guest and my chancellor, will come there, stay with you, and look for a group photograph. Could be difficult for you to identify where you are, but as a team, this is something that which we wanted to do, and my appeal to all of you, including the parents, so let us sit till the end and enjoy. We do not have more time. It is a small group that we have, and we will be very efficient to doing it. But it would be very nice that all of us will sit till the end and enjoy this convocation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Manipal University Jaipur is honored to have amidst us Mr. T. Srinivasaraghavan, former Managing Director, Sundaram Finance Limited, as our chief guest for the 9th Convocation. May I now request Commodore Jawahar M. Jangir, Provost Manipal University Jaipur, to introduce our chief guest to the audience.
Honorable dignitaries, on and off the dais, invited guests, graduating students, parents, and my fellow colleagues, a very good evening to all of you. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. T. Srinivasaraghavan, our honorable chief guest for the 9th Convocation, a person of high stature and repute who has contributed immensely in steering the growth of the NBFC space in the country, where the primary aim has been to bring the unserved and underserved into the credit stream. Most of us understand this by a popular term called financial inclusion. He is an alumnus of Gannon University, Pennsylvania, and has spent about 4 decades in the NBFC space. He retired from the Sundaram Finance Limited, Chennai, in 2021 after rendering 38 years of exceptional service, 18 years of which were in the capacity of Managing Director. During his tenure as Managing Director, Sundaram Finance grew its balance sheet from under rupees 800 crores to over rupees 30,000 crores, a great achievement by any standards. During this time, he was also instrumental in steering the group into a multi-product, diversified financial services provider. He has been associated with many of the leading trade-related organizations in various capacities. Just to name a few, he is the past president of International Finance and Leasing Association UK, past chairman of the Equipment Leasing Association India, and founding chairman of the Finance Industry Development Council, of which he has recently been appointed as chairman emeritus as well. He is also the past president of the 185-year-old Madras Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In addition, he also serves in the capacity of director on boards of several companies, including that of Sundaram Finance. As Pro-President Professor Anand Sharma said during his welcome address, our chief guest has a unique distinction of being in the list of top 100 CEOs from the year 2013 to 2015, and was also conferred with the prestigious Broda Sun Achievement Award for Leadership in the year 2018. A strong proponent of virtues of humility, his business philosophy revolves around steady and profitable growth over a long period with wholehearted participation of the people involved in the business as opposed to rapid and aggressive expansion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also blessed with the presence of Dr. Bhagyam Raghavan on the occasion. Thank you, ma'am, for for your gracious presence and making this day even more special for us. With this very brief introduction, it is now my honor to request our chief guest to kindly deliver the convocation address. Sir.
Namaste. People these days talk about something called the wow factor, right? I mean, that's not a terminology that we used in my generation, but certainly, I've heard it from my children that there is this thing called a wow factor. And I must say, coming here to Manipal University Jaipur, for me has been a wow experience, even already. I had the pleasure of being escorted around the campus and the facilities. And I have to say that what I've seen during this very brief time that I spent touring the grounds and the facilities, this is, I don't think I would be exaggerating if I said, these are world-class facilities. So, congratulations, and in fact, salutations to the visionaries who dreamt this, but also equally to the people who made that dream a reality. So I thought it's only fair that I begin my little address with this acknowledgement. And I said to someone earlier this afternoon, almost made me wish that I was 18 years old again and I could come here as a student. Right? That's how excited I felt going around your lovely campus. But anyway, that's just an aside. Can I get some? Sorry. So this is really your day. All of you in your black gowns. I'm still trying to figure out why some of you have a red stripe, some of you have orange stripes, but most of you have yellow stripes. I'm sure I'll find out as the evening goes along what distinguishes one from the other. But regardless of that stripe, I think today is indeed your day, right? A very special day. Equally, a very special day for this wonderful group of people sitting here, the parents, who often, I think, are not acknowledged for not only their efforts, but the many sacrifices that they make so that you and they could see this day. So I will say a special pranam to all of you parents here. Well done. I say this in the knowledge that I'm also a parent. Therefore, there is a little vested interest here in this. But truly, all credit to you. I think for most people on Convocation Day, it feels like the end of the journey. It feels like, all the hard work is done. Now is the time to celebrate, and of course it is time to celebrate. But this is the end of the journey. Now I'm going to disappoint you somewhat by arguing that this is not the end of the journey. It is the exact opposite. It is the beginning of a very different but a much longer journey. And what you will receive today on stage, and you'll take pictures, what that is, to my mind, is a passport to a much bigger university than the one in which you've been studying for the last few years. That university is called the University of Life, right? So what all of you are being granted today is a passport to enter that university, right? And believe me, that university is as different as anything could be from the very comfortable confines of the MUJ, right? That is a university where you will come face to face with many realities. Many of them will be happy realities, some not so happy, quite harsh realities. And it is into that world that you'll all be stepping out today, tomorrow, whatever. Now, it is true that this is perhaps the most exciting time to be a young person in India. Right? In the times that I was growing up, and when many of the people on stage were growing up, India was a very different country. We were a diffident country. We were labeled a third world country, developing country, right? And people used to make fun of us, right? We were still license Raj, right? If we had to go abroad on a holiday for 1 week, you had to apply 6 months in advance to get $500 of what was called free travel, foreign travel scheme, FTS, which some of you will remember, right? So if you're going on a 1 month tour of Europe, what we were allotted was $500. You had to manage your stay, your food, your sightseeing, everything with that $500, right? So that's the India in which we grew up. But you have grown up in a very different India, a very confident India, a very proud India, an India which is today held in the greatest esteem in every forum in the world, right? When our Prime Minister goes and sits at the table with world leaders, you can see, what prestige he commands, because as the leader of this vibrant democracy of close to 1.5 billion people, no wonder he carries the kind of clout he does. So that is the India that you represent. Very different from, as I said, the India that many of us grew up in. Now, it is also true that change of a nature that I can't even begin to comprehend has overtaken the world. So whether it is in terms of geopolitics, whether it is in terms of economics, whether it is in terms of demographics, whether it is in terms of technology, this world is just undergoing tumultuous change, right? Which brings a lot of challenges, but more than challenges, it brings tremendous opportunities. So it is into that world of challenges and opportunities that you will now begin your journey, right? So what what I thought I would do is share some of my life's experiences with you, lessons that I learnt from the University of Life, of which I continue to be a student, incidentally. But I thought it might be useful for you to reflect on some of these lessons. This is not gospel, this is not the only way to do it, but I thought you might, at least some of you, benefit from things that I was fortunate enough to learn on my journey. So I will spend, the next 15, 20 minutes, Dr. Prabhu? Okay. I will spend the next 15, 20 minutes sharing some of those lessons with you. Lesson number one, as I already alluded to, is that learning never stops. Learning is a lifelong journey, which is why I said today is not an end, today is the beginning. Because everybody learns. You stop learning really the day you die. The learning journey goes on till then. Just in the, 18 hours that I've been here in MUJ, I've learned so much. I've been exposed to so many new things, wonderful things, which all of you guys are doing and will continue to do. So learning is absolutely without end. And I think even more importantly, it's important to remember that learning happens not only in classrooms. It's not only our teachers who teach us. It is not only our elders who teach us. Life is full of lessons, provided we are willing to listen. If we keep our eyes and our ears open, I think there is learning to be had every day. In fact, I say this with a fair amount of pride. In recent years, my biggest teachers have been my children. My children are grown-up children, as you would imagine, but they have been my teachers because they've helped me to see the world in a way that I didn't know existed, right? I come from an earlier generation. So there's things about today's world which did not come naturally to me, but because your kids are your kids, they have the liberty to come up to you and say, hey, Dad, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, right? There's nobody else who will tell you that, right? Because especially if you're used to being the boss, nobody is going to come and tell the boss, you don't know what you're talking about. Only your children will tell you that. The wife, of course, will. That's a different category. Wives belong in a different category. But children have been great teachers, right? And I've learned immensely from my children. The other thing also, again, I spent most of my life financing, truck drivers, small fleet operators, small business owners. They were not, in the conventional sense, intellectually evolved guys, right? They didn't have fancy degrees. Many of them were semi-literate. And to Dr. Prabhu's point, they had no idea what a PowerPoint presentation was. They didn't even know what a cash flow statement was. But they were all innately very clever, very good businessmen. And some of the best business lessons I learned was from those truck drivers, those truck owners in Rajasthan, in Punjab, in Gujarat, in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, wherever I went. And, that was one of the great blessings I had in my job, that I toured the length and breadth of this great land, and I met with so many wonderful people, as I say, not conventionally educated or intellectually capable people, but who taught me the simple lessons of life, the simple lessons of what life is and what life is not. Because I have always believed that while it is very important to learn what we should do, it is equally or more important to learn what we should not do, right? And those are lessons I learned in the school, in the University of Life. As a corollary, when you talk about learning, again, I say this to all of you knowing that, you're all brilliant students, graduates who've worked really hard to earn your degrees today. But I'm going to say something that is going to prick your egos a little bit, right? And that statement is this: today and for the rest of your life, if you add up all the things that you know anything about, if you know a little or know a lot, if you add up all the things, whether it's related to education, sport, music, economics, whatever you want, make a big list of all the things that you know, it will be a minuscule fraction of all the things that you don't know. Agree? Disagree? This is the reality, right? You can be a genius, right, in your chosen field. But the sum total of what we do not know will always far exceed the sum total of what we do know, right? And this is a realization that I've lived with pretty much all my adult life. And what this realization has done for me, and I hope it will do for you, is teach you this great quality of humility. Right? Because what I was fortunate to learn early in my life is that humility is the first step in a journey, because when you're humble, it allows you to listen to another viewpoint. It allows you to listen to another person saying something. And when you listen, almost always learning happens. So in this great journey of learning, I believe that humility is the greatest virtue that anyone can have. Because that really is the starting point for everything else that happens to us in our lives. So please try and remember this one thing, right? However good we are at what we do, however successful we become in our lives, the sum total of what we know will always be only a fraction of what we do not know. And therefore, it means there is so much more to learn about life, right? So this is one lesson that I learned, as I said, reasonably early in my life, for which I'm very grateful, because it's helped me grow as an individual knowing this, in the humble realization that what I know is just this tiny atom. Many of you will go on to become leaders in your respective fields, whether it is in business or in science or in research or in government. Your lives will take you down many different paths. And the one exhortation I would make is, no matter how challenged you are, no matter what the compulsions are, please do not succumb to this one rather unfortunate idea which has come into all our lives, especially of late. And this idea, this philosophy, if one could call it that, is of achieving your goals at any cost. Is that terminology many of you use in your daily conversations? Many of us do, right? I don't care. I want this done at any cost. I don't care. I want this done by hook or by crook. How often do we say that? I would say to you, if you ever use those phraseologies, if those are ideas that you have ever subscribed to, leave them behind here today. As you receive your degrees, make a promise to yourself that I will never do at any cost. Because at any cost is a very toxic philosophy. And if you look at the great failures, I can talk about the world of business. If you talk about the great failures in the world of business, and these are some of the giant corporations of the world, in America and in England and elsewhere in the world, large companies and corporations have been reduced to nothing. And if you look across them, you will find one common thread. And that common thread is this business of at any cost. Please, I say this to you as your well-wisher, as your elder, whatever, but please take this away with you, because some costs are not acceptable, regardless of what the results may or may not be. Right? There are certain lines which nobody should cross, and certainly young people of your generation who are the future leaders of tomorrow, I would ask you to take a pledge that you will not go down this path of at any cost. It is indeed a toxic philosophy. I've experienced it in my life, seeing people around me who've practiced this philosophy reduced to nothing. Leave alone, what other consequences it has in terms of your conscience bothering you and not being able to sleep and all of those things. I'm not talking about those. But just as a philosophy, it's something to abhor. And that is what I would say to you. Staying on the theme of leadership, right? You are a chosen few, right? You are an elite few who were smart enough, clever enough, who had parental support enough to come to this wonderful institution, earn your spurs, earn your degree, and walk away. But please remember, we live in a country where a very small proportion of our countrymen are as fortunate, right? You are indeed the privileged few. So when you go out into the world, please bear that in mind, right? Others did not have the opportunity that you had, right? For them, they were grappling with things which were far more basic, like food, roti, kapda, makan. That is what they were struggling with, they are struggling with. So, when you go out there, please be A, sensitive to this reality, but B, also realize that as you become leaders of organizations, as you become leaders of teams, your teams will have people from all of these backgrounds. Not everyone in your team will be an MUJ graduate. Not everyone in your team will be an IIM graduate or an IIT graduate. They will come from far and wide. They will come from small towns in Punjab, or they will come from villages in MP or Rajasthan. But they too come with aspirations. They too come with dreams, right? Please be sensitive to those. And please realize that not everyone will reach your standards of excellence. But your responsibility, and I would say your challenge as a leader, will be to get all of those guys to rise above themselves. That is the kind of leader that each one of you should aspire to become, right? It's easy to trash people. It's easy to say you're useless, right? But we don't know what that boy or that girl's backstory is, right? Please be sensitive. And the way I approached my teams was always this. And this is a lesson that I learned from my guru and mentor in Sundaram Finance, Mr. Raman. He always said, listen, if you had 100 people in your team and all 100 people were gold medalists, then I don't need you. Because the gold medalist will do the job. What am I paying you for? Your skill as a leader comes from extracting the best out of every guy on your team. And the best for each individual will be different, right? Because they come from different backgrounds. But if you add up the best that each one of those 100 people has to give, the total of that will often be enormous. And those are the teams that I was privileged and fortunate to lead, right? So please, as leaders, remember this. Don't go looking for gold medalists, right? And as I proudly used to say in Sundaram Finance, we were a bunch of ordinary people who did extraordinary things, right? Not all my guys could make PowerPoint presentations. Many of them couldn't speak fluently in English in a public gathering. But that didn't stop them from being brilliant managers. It didn't stop them from being brilliant leaders, right? So I think one of the advantages, again, you know, when we were growing up, we were judged on our ability to speak English, right? Can you write and speak grammatically correct English? Was a key determinant of whether to hire you for a job or not. Vaiti will bear with me. Today it doesn't matter, right? Well, in some places it probably matters, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to speak the King's English or the Queen's English. There are things far more important in life, in business and in life in general, right? So the world has moved on. And you are, you know, prime ambassadors of that generation, right? 2 or 3 other thoughts. What's happened to this world now is, thanks to technology, the human element in many things has gone missing. Right? There was a time when you had to do something in the bank, you went to the bank. Right? There was a manager in the bank, there was an accountant in the bank, and they would say, sir, please come, you are a valued customer, what can I do for you? So you went and said, I need this, I need that, and they would take care of it. Today, I don't want to name banks, but there are some banks, if you call them, first, a human being will not answer the phone, right? A bot will answer the phone and say, welcome to ABCD Bank. For English, press 1, Hindi, press 2, vagara, vagara. And then they will take you through a series of tortuous press. So by the time you're done, your fingertips are hurting. And then finally, when it is time to ask your query, the line will disconnect. Real experience? Yes? And, you know, please don't get me wrong. I have nothing against technology. I mean, we're all, one way or the other, slaves to technology. But the point I'm trying to make is, how much ever technology becomes pervasive in our lives, finally, what distinguishes all of us is our human connect. It is our human qualities, right? Relationships are still the most fundamental foundation of any human endeavor, right? Whether it is academics or it is business or it's sport, or it is the armed forces, wherever you go, the human dimension, the human element is the most critical, but also the most unpredictable, right, of all the elements. Because with technology, you can put everything in a box, right? Everything is a process. You can write an SOP. Cut. But with human beings, you can't write SOPs. Because each human, each one of you is so unique. And that's how you should be, right? Therefore, invest in relationships, right? Invest in human relationships, because ultimately, if you want to succeed in life, right, the most important asset you will have is the human connect, right? Is the human relationship. And I will tell you this, for any human relationship to thrive, it needs to be two-way, right? That's common sense enough, but lots of people don't realize it. There has to be as much give as there is take, right? Because to my mind, the only relationship where it's one-way traffic also works is the love of a mother for her child. That does not demand anything in return. There, one-way traffic bhi chalta hai, though it's a shame for any child not to reciprocate. But every other human relationship is necessarily two-way if it has to thrive. And as I say, your success, not in traditionally defined terms, but your success as a human being will rest very, very heavily on your ability to build and nurture relationships. Technology is great. Please use technology. But never belittle the importance of human relationships, right? Which there is a very real risk of that happening, because I was saying to somebody recently, I was at my dentist, I'd gone for an appointment. There must have been 25 people sitting, in the dentist waiting room. I was the 25th guy. So I went and sat down in my chair. I looked up and I found 24 people like this, right? There were parents, children. All 24 of them were in an identical position, staring at their screen. For a moment, it was scary, right? But let's not become that. Let's not become humanoids, as they call them. Please find time for real people. Please find time to nurture relationships. And as a corollary to that, money, power, position, authority does not buy you the really important things in life. What are the really important things in life? Love, friendship, trust, respect. Money doesn't think about it. Money doesn't buy any of these things. Right? Because these are things which stay with us lifelong, and these are not dependent in any way, because these cannot be valued. None of these things can be valued in money terms. Love or trust or respect, none of these can ever be measured in terms of money. So please remember, while it's glitzy, right? It's glamorous to say, I'm earning whatever, 6-figure salary, 8-figure salary, dollar salary. Yeah, it's not that it's not important. Of course, all of us need money to live and live comfortably. It's not wrong to aspire for money, but please remember that the most important things in life will not come through money. That will come through your investment in building relationships. It will come from your investment in people. It will come from the time and the effort and the emotion that you put into building lasting relationships. Money will never do that. Yeah, I guess I should be winding up now. Yeah, last couple of thoughts. Unfortunately, I think over the last 20, 30 years, a lot of our thinking also has come to be dominated by Western media, specifically American thinking. Even today, if in a placement, if somebody was offered a job by an MNC versus offered a job by, let's say, the most respected brand in this country, Tata's, there is still this fascination with MNC brand. Why, I don't know. Maybe a little more money. But it's there, right? We're all fascinated with this Firang label somewhere. Hopefully that will change. But the point I was going to make is something else. We've been brought up now, especially recent generations of children have been brought up to believe that nice guys finish last. This is a very American idea, right? That in order to win, you have to be aggressive, you have to be abrasive, you have to be in the face. You must be willing to do at any cost. Only those guys will win, right? This is a myth that has been built up, especially in more recent times. But let me promise you one thing, and you can go back and read the history books. You will find exactly the opposite is true. Nice guys do not finish last. If you want very recent examples, Roger Federer. You couldn't have found a nicer, more gentlemanly sportsman. And he won only 20 Grand Slam titles, being Mr. Nice Guy. John McEnroe, on the other hand, right, for those who of my generation will recall, was an absolutely brash, abrasive, brilliantly gifted tennis player. But who remembers John McEnroe today? Roger Federer is a legend forever. Or closer home, think of Rahul Dravid, right? He was so understated, people don't even realize that he is the 5th highest run scorer in the world, period, across all eras. Everybody knows Sachin Tendulkar, right? Not that Sachin is not a good, he's a nice guy too, but Rahul Dravid was such a humble, such an understated guy, we don't realize the weight of his achievements. So please don't let anybody tell you that in order to succeed, you have to be abrasive, you have to be aggressive, you have to be rude. No. History is full of people who've been gentle, who've been sensitive, who've been kind, right? And that doesn't mean that you will fail. That is not true. Compassion is still a great human quality. Aggressive in terms of your work, yes. You have to put in, the last yard, please do that. Be aggressive in that. But not aggressive in terms of how you behave or the way you treat your team members or your colleagues. Because let me tell you this, Superman is fine in comics. Superman is fine in the movies. In real life, there is no Superman. We all succeed. I mean, all those lovely, nice things which they said about me, I didn't do all of them, please. I had a fantastic team of 5,000 people whom I worked with. They made it happen. Yeah, I was privileged and honored to be the captain of that team, but the achievement was the team's achievement. I was a proud member of that team, yes, but I didn't do it all by myself. And so it is for everyone, right? We all succeed. Again, to quote my my mentor, he used to say, if you want to be king, you need 4 people to lift your palki. Right? Without the palki, you will go nowhere. Right? So that's a good lesson to remember. So no matter how great our abilities may be, our achievements may be, always remember that unless you have a great team of people that you work with, whom you trust and respect, and who in turn trust and respect you, chances are you're not going to go very far. Right? This is simply the truth of life. And the last thought I'd leave you with is this. One of the best things in life that I've experienced is suddenly you're somewhere in a wedding or somewhere in a mall. Someone comes up to you and says, "Sir, how are you?" And at my age, it's a problem. I don't necessarily remember who this person is, so I'm trying to do, yeah, how are you? You know the usual thing, and you don't recognize someone and you're sheepish. And then this person says, "Sir, because of you, my life changed." I said, "Oh my God, what is this? What did I do here?" He says, No, because of you, my life changed. Today I'm this, I'm that. My children are going to this school. My daughter is going to that college. She's gold medal winner, this, that. And I have no idea what this individual is talking about. Honestly. I don't even remember the person's name or face, but he is giving me all these big certificates saying, "You only made all of this happen." I don't know. And then you realize that that is one of the best things in life. When you help somebody, but you have no recollection of it. Right? So from that, I kind of drew upon this to say gratitude. I think one of the things you had up on your audio-visual was gratitude. Gratitude is truly, after humility, probably the greatest human quality. So always remember with gratitude the people who have helped you, but try and forget whatever help you have given to others. Right? That's sort of the best way I can sum this up. Gratitude for what you receive, but complete absence of memory of some good that you might have done. Right? Because that too, again, is something that aids one's humility greatly. Because if you keep thinking, "Oh, I did this, I gave that," humility becomes a serious casualty. So those are really the thoughts that I wanted to share with you. I don't know if some of it, any of it made any sense to at least some of you, but these are the lessons that helped me on my way through my journey of life, through the ups and downs. But I would say, if I could do it all over again, I'd do it the same way. I'd do it with the same set of beliefs. And my parting 4 words to you are 4 words which I heard from a wonderful doctor friend some 25 years ago. He talked to us about, the various qualities of people, this, that, and the other, do's, don'ts, good, bad, everything. And then finally he said, friends, I have bored you for 1 hour, but let me try and summarize everything that I said in this last 1 hour in these 4 words, right? So I'm basically copying, this is not my original, his copyright, Dr. Mishra, God bless his soul. So he said, the saransh of what I said to you is contained in these 4 words, easy to remember 4 words, and they are, be good, do good. Thank you very much for your attention. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Listening to you was an honor for all of us. Your advice and guidance will definitely help our students to choose new pathways and embark on their new journey ahead. May I now request Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaithishwaran, to honor our chief guest with a memento as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. I now request Controller of Examination, Dr. Dasari Nagaraju, to present the facts and figures about graduates receiving their degrees.
Good evening, all. We have 2,268 students qualified to graduate from the Manipal University Jaipur for the academic year 2021-22. Of the 45 doctorates, 32 will receive their degrees on the stage, 13 in absentia. Out of 282 postgraduates, 133 will receive their degrees on the stage and 149 in absentia. Among the 1,941 undergraduates, 1,136 will receive their degrees on the stage and 805 in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Honorable Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaithishwaran, to confer the degrees to our graduating students.
Good evening, everyone. I, S. Vaithishwaran, Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, by virtue of the powers bestowed on me by the statutes of Manipal University Jaipur, admit these candidates to the ranks, privileges, and responsibilities of the degrees severally set out, and I confer the said degrees to them. Thank you.
Taking the oath by a graduate is indeed a matter of pride and gives an immense sense of responsibility to each one of them. I would now request Controller of Examination, Dr. Dasari Nagaraju, to administer the oath to the graduates. I request all the graduates to rise from their seats and put their right hand forward and take the oath.
A small instruction to the graduates. While taking the oath, in the second sentence, after I, you people will be telling your own name. I repeat, in the second sentence of the oath, after I, you will be telling your own name. As a graduating student of Manipal University Jaipur, I shall follow the code of scientific professional ethics, maintain integrity in research, uphold the cause of science, respect the dignity of the human being, endeavor to be objective in my judgment, and strive for the enrichment of human values and thoughts.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our Pro-President, Dr. N.N. Sharma, to kindly announce the graduates for the award of gold medals. I humbly request our chief guest, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, to present the gold medals to the graduates. I also request our President, Dr. G.K. Prabhu, to kindly accompany our chief guest.
I am happy to present before you, sir, President's Gold Medal for Excellence in Research from the graduating batch. Dr. Renuka Survajhala, PhD in Chemistry. I am happy to present before you, sir, Srimati Chandravati Gold Medal for Excellence in Design Education and Research from the graduating batch, Ms. Dipanshi Garg, BFA Applied Arts. I am happy to present the academic toppers from the graduating batch for the award of gold medals. Bachelor of Science, Honours Biotechnology, Navneet Kaur. Bachelor of Computer Applications, Jashan Mallu. Khushi Agrawal. Bachelor of Design, Interior Design, Charulata Rajvi. Bachelor of Arts, Honours Psychology, Varnika Saha. Master of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, Karil Gaur. Master of Business Administration, Manvi Malhotra. B.Tech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Tejaswa Saraya. M.Tech Manufacturing Engineering and Technology, Vishal Singh. M.Tech Power Electronics and Drives, Rishi Ratna Sinha. Bachelor of Law, Himani Rathore. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Dipanshi Garg. I congratulate all the academic toppers and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Provost, Manipal University Jaipur, Commodore Jawahar M. Jangid, to kindly read out the names of the doctoral graduates for the award of PhD degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Commodore Jawahar Jangir, Provost, Manipal University Jaipur, am pleased to present the doctoral graduates who have completed all academic and statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. Sanjay Sharma, Mathematics and Statistics. Yogesh Dadhich, Mathematics and Statistics. Reena Sharma, Physics. Rajesh Sahu, Physics. Rituraj Chaudhary, Languages, English. Surbhi Basotia, Languages, English. Arun Kumar Jain, Law. Deepika Bansal, Electronics and Communication Engineering. Princey Randhawa, Mechatronics. I congratulate all the doctoral graduates and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs. I now request Dean, Faculty of Science, Dr. Lalita Ledwani, to kindly read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of MSc, BCA, and BSc honors. I request our chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaithishwaran, to present the degrees to the graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Dr. Lalita Ledwani, Dean, Faculty of Science, pleased to present the graduates and postgraduate students of the Faculty of Science who have completed all the academic and the statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of the degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. I present the graduates from MSc Clinical Psychology, Malvi Rana, Nishtha Jain, Gauranshi Sethi, Diya Sharad, Kamalika Vijeta, Mishti Rastogi, I present the graduates from BCA Computer Applications, Harshit Agrawal, Jashn Malu, Manu Sharma, Khushi Agrawal, Vijit Kumawat, Adipu Ajay, Aryan Parikh. I present the graduates from BSc Honours Biotechnology, Pooja Endoria, Aman Verma,
I have a special request to make to all of you as chief guest. Please clap. Guys, I mean, this is a big day in everybody's life. Everyone comes up, please clap. Thank you.
I congratulate all the graduate students and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dean Faculty of Design, Dr. Madhura Yadav, to kindly read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of B.Arch, B.Design, and BFA.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Dr. Madhura Yadav, Dean Faculty of Design, pleased to present the graduates and postgraduate students of the Faculty of Design who have completed all the academic and the statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. I present graduates from Architecture, Sakshi Mishra. I present graduates from Interior Design, Muskan. Charulata Rajvi. Muskan Mittal. I present graduates from Applied Art, Apurva Arya. Palak Maheshwari. Mansi Saraf. Nawa Badaya. Soumya Gupta. Priyanka Tanwar. Aditi Sharma. Tanya Goyal. Dipanshi Garg. Anushri Garg. Patil Trishna. Dipti Tiwari. Pakhi Bansal. Kunal Agarwal. Anjali Sharma. Krati Tambi. Purtika Goyal. I congratulate all the graduating students and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. I now request Dr. N.N. Sharma, Dean, Faculty of Arts, to kindly read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of MA, BA, BA Honours, and BPES. I request President, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. G.K. Prabhu, to present the degrees to the graduates.
I, Dr. N.N. Sharma, Dean, Faculty of Arts, pleased to present the graduates and postgraduate students of the Faculty of Arts who have completed all the academic and statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of the degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. Faculty of Arts, JMC, Masters of Arts, Karil Gaur. Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, Parnika Sachdeva. Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, Mohammad Abujar. BA Honours, English, Aditya Vikram. BA Honours, Psychology, Anushka Paliwal. BA Honours, Psychology, Varnika Saha. BA Honours, Psychology, Srinidhi Rao. Bachelor of Physical Education and Sports, Anmol Tyagi. I congratulate all the graduating students and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Jayaram, Dean, Faculty of Law, to read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of LLM, LLB, and BA LLB.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Jayaram, Dean, Faculty of Law, pleased to present the graduates and postgraduate students of Faculty of Law who have completed all the academic and statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. I call upon the postgraduate students, LLM, Amisha Jain. Tanuj Jain. Shashwat Shah. Ayushi Tyagi. Avishi Thakur. Shelly Khandelwal. Ravindra Kumar. Divyansh Mathur. Aditi. Swati Jain. Pragati Bhargava. Shilbhadra Sharma. Nikita Benshal. Prayanshi. Manish Patel. Surbhi Singhal. Saurabh Singh. Kumar Gaurav. Varad Ozarkar. Aditi Kakar. Jay Sharma. Naman Jain. Shivani Nair. Yesh Katha. Mihir Jangid. Yesh Singhal. Pratik Sharma. I congratulate all the graduating students and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs. I now request Dr. Sudhendra Hanumanth-Rao, Dean, Faculty of Management and Commerce, to kindly read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of MBA, BBA, BCom, and BHM. I request our Pro-President, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. N.N. Sharma, to kindly present the degrees to the graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Dr. Sudhendra Hanumanth-Rao, Dean, Faculty of Management and Commerce, am pleased to present the graduate and postgraduate students of the Faculty of Management and Commerce who have completed all the academic and statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of the degree during the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. Presenting graduates of the Masters of Business Administration program, Mudit Jain. Bhupendra Sharma. Muskan Patni. Ragini Kansal. Manvi Malhotra. Bhamini Raval. Ishita Chaudhary. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelors of Business Administration program, Abhay Singh Shekhawat. Muhammad Kamal. Disha Avtani. Mrigank Joshi. Trishanjali Vinodanand. Manya Chauhan. Vedika Sharma. Abhishek Singh. Jayant Dwivedi. Manan Goyal. Ashish Bora. Presenting the graduate of the Bachelor of Commerce program, Yash Sharma. Presenting the graduate of the Bachelor of Hotel Management program, Anubhav Madan. I congratulate all the graduating students and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Arun Shanbag, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, to read out the names of the graduates for the award of degrees of M.Tech in various branches of engineering and B.Tech for School of Automobile, Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Arun Shanbag, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, am pleased to present the graduates and postgraduate students of the Faculty of Engineering who have completed all the academic and the statutory requirements laid down by the university for the award of the degree during this 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. From the Faculty of Engineering, the Masters of Technology degrees are conferred on Vishal Singh, Shravan, the Masters of Technology in Environmental Engineering is conferred on Ananya Dhar. The Bachelors of Technology in Automobile Engineering degrees are conferred on R. Rahul. Vaibhav Saini. Mukund Vats. Jaskaran Singh Kang. Akshat Mittal. Soumya Thakkar. Raghav Bal. The Bachelors of Technology degree in Mechanical Engineering are conferred on Sarvesh Sunil Sholikar, Saurabh Shankar, Apurva Kumar, Shaurya Gupta, Abhishek Harihara Subramaniam Iyer, Vansh Sangal, Harsha Pandey. Manav Anil Shah. Divyansh Chaudhary. Aditya Vikram Gupta. Abhinav Sharma. Harshit Umat. Anirudh Chandra. Abhishek Prashant Singh. Alpat Singh Brar. Zeel Jitesh Harsora. Aishma Akhtar. Yashvardhan Sanjay Kaushik. Puranjay Yadav. Chaitanya Munjal.
Thank you, sirs. I now request Dr. Shiva Prasad, Director, School of Automobile, Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering, to read out the names of the graduates for the award of B.Tech.
Civil Engineering, Aditya Sudhir Rathore. Adarsh Kumar Singh. Arjun Yogesh Senvi. Ayush Jha. Bhavani Singh Deora. Dik Singh Vijay. Divyansh Totla. Harsh Srivatsav. Manvinder Singh Thakur. Nikhil Srivatsav. Sachin Kumar, Saidu Madhu Parinita, Uday Singh Kanwar, Yash Totla, Rajyavardhan, Vish Narayan Meena, CCE, Rohit Narawar, Sajita Bhattacharya, Fayaz Tanvir Sheikh, Arushi Saxena, Kushal Hemal Manak, Ishan Vinay, Aditya S, Hardik Bansal, Anuja Vasist, Yukti Bajaj, Milind Rastogi, Pratik Bahre, Vinamra Shirohi, Mrudul Jajodia, Shivam Gupta, P. Vimal Subaya, Tushar Deshwal, Ananya Rangaraju, Parajay Prashant, Harsh Shukla, Manveer Singh, okay. Kanish Chawla, Chinmay Umesh Selvi, Shushank Dev Singh, Kushal Agarwal, Pranav Sai Surya, Mayank Pratap Singh, Sudhir Kumar Singh, Kevin Peter, Lavanya Goyal, Kashish Khosla, Unnati Jain, Nancy Bhargav, Yash Satish Singh Rathore, Samriddhi Kulwala, Aditya S, Rishik Ravi, Devang Singh, Ayush Agarwal, Anurag Verma, Siddhant Gupta, Advitya Pratap Singh, Sarthak Chandel, Akarshak Arora,
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Arun Shanbag, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, to read out the names of graduates for the award of degrees of BTech for School of Electrical, Electronics and Communication Engineering. I kindly request our Registrar, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar, to present the degrees to the graduates.
The Bachelor's of Technology degree in Electrical Engineering are conferred on Ayush Singh, Ritik Kumar Chaudhary, the Bachelor's of Technology degree in ECE are conferred on Prerna Aluwalia, Anurag Pandey, Naman Sharma. Wait. Tejaswa Saraya, Lakshay Lamba, Paki Anisha, Lakshay Kohli, Abhinav Srivastav, Rijul Sharma, Akul Sharma, Pawan Khandelwal, Prakhar Chaturvedi, Haziq Ali Pir Muhammad, Jayesh Jain, and Vatsal Agrawal. I congratulate all the graduating students and wish you all the very best. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. I now request our Registrar, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar, to read out the names of graduates from all faculties. I kindly request our President, Manipal University Jaipur, Dr. G.K. Prabhu, to present the degrees to the graduates.
Guys, this is the last round. How is it going? How is the Josh? So thank you so much that you are sitting and also clapping for even the last candidate. Special thanks to all my parents. So nice to hear my appreciation to you. Last few minutes, guys, last few minutes. And then we will celebrate. I know it is not that easy. It's a difficult. You have a plan to celebrate, but last few minutes. Thank you so much. Let us celebrate. And as a biomedical engineer, I know claps. It improves your blood circulation. Thank you. And my chief guest is clapping for individual candidate. Can we give a big round of applause? Okay, here we go for the last lap.
Amit Verma, Taranjeet Kaur Chawla, Kanika Joshi, Mahesh Kumar, Saurabh Kumar, Preksha Agnihotri,
Sakina Shaifuddin Dholfar, Deepshi Jain, Anusha S, Yash Karan Singh Rathore, Gaurav Sharma, Mehul Wadhwani, Aryan Kalra, Yash Khare, Shubham Kumar, Raghav Bhayana, Divya Lalwani, Vasu Yadav, Ghanshyam Singh, Sanskriti Parashar, Simranjit Kaur, Nandini Shekhawat, Suchi Raman, Rashmi Fauzdar, Tejasvi Palawat, Bhavika Verma, Gaurang Agarwal, Vaishnavi Ankur Agarwal, Diksha Pushkar, Ansh Singh, Sonali Gupta, Totlani Bhavika Rajkumar, Devanshi, Maitri Sharma, Sri Lakshmi A.G., Nikisha Soni, Khyati Ramchandani, Astha Gupta, माया संगीत, दुर्गेश कुमार गुप्ता, जुगल यादव, शुभाशी पाठक, यशवी पाटनी, गर्व गुप्ता, विहान वर्मा, कनिष्क हजारिका, आदित्य कुमावत, अक्षय चौहान, सिद्धि हल्दिया, पलक सोनी, हितेश ददीच, तरुण दंगयच, रोबी बंसल, मेघा तलवार, सुमित सचिन, तनीषा अग्रवाल, स्नेहा शर्मा, वंशवर्धन सिंह, जीतव्रत शास्त्री, अनन्या भागीरथ, रवि, नवदीप सिंह, निखिल दहिया, तनय खंडेलवाल, पूजा शर्मा, आयुषी शर्मा, रोहन मोदी, राहुल जिवारिया, गौतम गोदारा, ऋषांक कुमावत, शुभांग मानधानिया, नमन सिंह, धीरज लांबा, महेंद्र बिश्नोई, लकी चौधरी, प्रियांशुल जैन, वैभव गुप्ता, विशाल चौधरी, ऋत्विक राजेश भाई पागधर, जय जया चंद्रकांत, श्रेयांश जैन, अरविंद बिश्नोई, आदिराज कटल, ऋत्विक सेठी, आकाश जिंदल, सचिन यादव, सागर शिरवी, अभय सिंह राठौड़, देवेश मालानी, रोहित लोकांडा, धीरज परवानी, सौरभ यादव, मालविका मिश्रा, समर्थ सारस्वत, सौम्या शर्मा, श्रेयांशी राजपूत, तेजस्वी मल्होत्रा, मोहम्मद अवेश पनवार, काव्या आनंद, यश खंडेलवाल, ऐश्वर्या सिंह, अभिषेक गर्ग, मोहित राजेश कुमार, ऋत्विक श्रीवास्तव, श्रेय मेहरोत्रा, भूषण अर्जुन तांबोली, आशीष मीना, विशाल शर्मा, मयंक अग्रवाल, ऋतिक श्रीवास्तव, नागिरेड्डी दिनेश रेड्डी, पार्थ अक्षय बरांगे, अमन पसरीचा, दिव्य मक्कड़, जयदेव चौधरी, शुभम त्रिपाठी, सरल हेमनानी, कुणाल भल्ला, आशीष राजशेखर, श्रुति अग्रवाल, साहिल एस मोहंती, मयंक अग्रवाल, आदित्य हजराय, आर्यन गुप्ता, शमिक मुरलीधर कोटियन, वरुण बंसल, निमिष शानी, जपेश सिकरी, पृथ्वीराज चौहान, आदित्य घोष, नवनीत रेड्डी, आरुष शर्मा, कौस्तुभ उपाध्याय, सायान चट्टराज, मोनीश उत्तरानी, तेज करण, पायल, आयशा, अंकित पारीक, ध्रुविका रजावत, आस्तिक, खुशी शेखावत, जयंत माहेश्वरी, सिमर वर्मा, झलक पटेल, मोनिका, नवनीत कौर, शशि खांगरोट, निधि अग्रवाल, निधि गुप्ता, साई शिवानी मीना, अंजलि नारुका, आयान मुखर्जी, Parth Jangam, Shefali Bansal, Sakshi Singhal, Aarti Jaiswal, Ajay Yadav, Vishal Yadav, Aditi Sharma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. With this, we have come to the end of the presentation of degrees and medals to our graduates. I now call upon Dr. Neetu Bhatnagar, Registrar, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Chief guest, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, Chairperson, Mr. S. Vatheeshwaran, President, Professor G.K. Prabhu, Pro-President, Professor N.N. Sharma, esteemed members of Board of Management and Academic Council, all dignitaries, guests, eminent academicians, colleagues, parents, and dear graduates. It's a privilege to be here on the dais as Registrar Manipal University Jaipur and deliver the vote of thanks to all for gracing this venerated occasion. At the outset, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. T.T. Srinivasaraghavan, a luminary stalwart, a versatile and multi-dimensional personality whose contribution to industry and society is immense and is an inspiration to the youth for sparing his valuable time and blessing our graduates. My heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for sharing your valuable insight through your convocation address. This has inspired hope and optimism, not only in our students, but each one of us. Thank you, sir. I owe my sincere gratitude to our chairperson, Mr. S. Vatheeshwaran, who has a missionary zeal towards innovative teaching and learning. We are grateful to have such an eminent administrator and a man with a vision and mission as our chairperson. His leadership is reflected in all the developmental activities of the university. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us and our graduates on this momentous occasion as a source of knowledge and inspiration. I also take this opportunity to thank our President, Professor G.K. Prabhu, for his astute leadership and inexhaustible zeal to bring us all to where we are today. Thank you, sir, for being the pillar of strength always as we look forward to a period of growth and progress till we reach the academic zenith under your foresighted leadership. Thank you, sir. My sincerest thanks to Professor N.N. Sharma, our Pro-President, for his incessant support, which is always forthcoming, and exemplary commitment in launching this 2,268 shuttles. We are grateful to you, sir, for being with us and taking us ahead in this pursuit of shaping the ignited souls. My deepest gratitude to Madam Dr. Bhagyam Raghavan for her gracious acceptance our invitation and adding charm to the occasion with her presence. Thank you, ma'am. Special thanks to Madam Malini Prabhu and Madam Manju Sharma for gracing this occasion with their benign presence. I also wish to convey my sincere gratitude to the esteemed members of Board of Management and Academic Council for being with us on this auspicious ceremony. This convocation would not have been possible without the meticulous efforts put in by the Controller of Examination, deans and directors, head of the departments, faculty members, throughout the academic journey of these students. Thank you all for this proud moment. We pray for their success in all professional and academic ventures. Thanks to our dedicated program administrative team academic and support staff involved in various committees for planning the event with such a precision. I would also like to thank the people who work behind the scene to make this event happen. Our technical arrangement team, stage setting team, lighting arrangement team, and housekeeping staff. I would also like to convey that we could not have organized an event of such stature without your support. So thank you everyone. On this 9th Convocation of 2022, let us thank our energetic and passionate media and IT team for their support. All our faculty members, led by Madam Manish Sachdeva, for the beautiful rendition of the Manipal anthem. Thank you. I need to mention my deepest sense of appreciation for all Masters of Ceremonies for all the 3 days, led by Dr. Michael Inbraj Prabhu, Assistant Registrar Academics, Dr. Prashasti Jain, Dr. Amit Hirawat, and for today, and Dr. Swikrita Deora, Dr. Sumit Taneja, and Dr. Anya Chaudhary for successfully conducting this event. Thank you all. Special thanks to all parents and family members for attending this ceremony to make it more meaningful. Our sincere gratitude goes to all of them and our well-wishers for this rock-solid support and encouragement. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Finally, I would like to thank and express my love and gratitude to all our dear graduates. Thank you so much for trusting us and investing the precious years of your lives in the center of learning. As you embark on the next lap of your academic and professional lives, we assure you that this alma mater will always be there, watching and supporting you as you fulfill your dreams. Wish you success and exciting careers ahead. Thank you all for being with us throughout this event and throughout this academic venture. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request our Honorable Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, Mr. S. Vaithishwaran, to declare the convocation closed.
Good evening. I, S. Vaithishwaran, Chairperson, Manipal University Jaipur, hereby declare the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur closed. Thank you.
With this, we have come to the end of the 9th Convocation of Manipal University Jaipur. Before we call it a day, I request the graduates to listen to these instructions carefully. After the national anthem, the dignitaries on the dais will join you for a group photograph. Everyone is requested to remain standing for the photograph once the dignitaries join you. I would now request everyone to kindly rise from their seats for the rendition of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now, the dignitaries will be leaving the dais and join you all for a group photograph. After the photograph, you all are requested to remain standing until the academic procession leaves the venue.